This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
Coming to you live from the little trailer park in Ding Dong, Texas.
Ding Dong.
Yeah, we're in Ding Dong. And just so people know, it's a, right? There's something hanging low. So as people know, it's a real city in Texas. Ding Dong is an unincorporated community in central Texas. It is situated on the Lampasas River, 8 miles south of Killeen in southwestern Bell County.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's real.
Yeah, I want to visit Ding Dong more.
Right behind you in the bed,
there,
baby.
Right there.
Come,
I know, yeah.
Come to Ding Dong all you want.
No, you want to come to Ding Dong. You want the Ding Dong to come, whatever.
Right? I got the map. I'll draw it out for you.
Okay.
Because I know it's some lost archaeology, some lost old relic that you can't find. Fuck you.
Okay, whatever. So.
Anyway. How was your week?
It was a week. Now it's all over again. Oh,
Monday's coming.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Man, why do we got to work 5 days and only offer 2?
I know. How come we can't work
bullshit.
4 and be off 3?
Why can't we work 1 and be off 6?
Yeah. Or work
Why
3
do we have
and
to
be
work?
off 4.
Maybe somebody should buy lottery tickets for us.
I bought us a lottery ticket.
Did we win?
We didn't win.
Then you need to buy another one.
Why? We didn't win with that one. Why would I buy another one?
You can't win if you don't play.
Why do I have to be the one to buy?
I don't care. Fine, I'll buy it. Fine, I understand where this is going. I do it. Oh. I mean, I did notice the Cheez-Its and the chips in the pantry. You right? You right?
Yeah. I know.
So you want to talk about my member?
Yeah, because, hold on.
What? No, that's my sound effect.
Okay, well, apparently tonight it's mine too. I'm just saying. But you have another one, so it's not like we can't have 2 of these this episode.
This is a ultra episode.
Ultra.
Schifferobe.
Ultra Schifferobe.
Ultra.
Yeah.
So what kind of memories do you have? So if we talk about you remember when?
Do you remember when?
I always remember when.
What do you remember when?
I don't know. What you want me to remember? What do you want me to remember? Well, you're always like, remember when I did the yard? Remember when I did the laundry? Remember when I cooked you food? That's what you remember.
Okay, so in your defense,
I have a defense.
Do you remember how many times you haven't had to cook ever in the last 16 years? You probably ever in your life. You're so spoiled.
No, I've cooked in my life. I remember that.
No. And you remember how long it's been since you've done laundry?
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Bullshit.
I just put some fucking clothes in the dryer.
Putting clothes on does not consist of doing laundry.
Bitch, shush it. Because I just 2 days ago put fucking clothes in the dryer.
Why didn't you fucking put them in the wash? Oh, that's right. You wanted me to.
I was at work.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what?
You got proved wrong.
It's not like the clothes weren't here the day before when you were home all afternoon.
Yeah, where were they? I don't remember. I don't remember where we keep the dirty clothes.
You remember where the clean clothes are.
Yeah, it's in my room.
Exactly.
They somehow end up in my closet.
Yes, I don't know how that happened.
The laundry fairy.
Yeah.
There are a lot of fairies around this fucking house.
Yeah, there is.
Beer fairy, food fairy, laundry fairy.
Yeah, sex fairy.
Where? Where? Point that bitch out, because I'm ready.
Okay. You're always ready. If you're breathing, you're ready. If your eyes are open, you're ready. If your eyes are closed, you're ready. So, do you remember?
Remember what?
How many times you've cooked?
Yeah.
0.
Maybe. Maybe zero could be an accurate number.
Yeah. Do you remember how many times you haven't had to wash dishes in probably your entire life? But I know in the last 16 years.
Yeah, I've done dishes.
When you were 3 and you thought it was fun.
And I have never, ever have I thought dishes were fun.
Oh, I know. I can tell.
Remember back to when I had to the first time. I remember that plain as fucking day. The first time I had to fucking.
Tell me. Do you really
remember?
Yeah,
no, really.
Okay,
we were living in Houston. I was about 9.
Oh, God.
Do you ever remember
and that's remember, that's probably the first and last time you've ever done dishes.
It wasn't the last. So do you remember me telling you about when my mom got the tip of her finger cut off? You remember that?
No. I don't remember that.
Yeah, so she worked at the deli in the supermarket. And the meat slicers, the deli meat slicers, big circle like brand that slices off those thin pieces of ham that are so good that you never buy.
Do you remember me putting them in omelet when I make them for you?
Shush. No.
Okay.
Shush. Tell the story.
Okay. Yes.
So apparently she was cleaning that blade or thought her finger was ham or something. I don't know. But she lost it.
Her whole finger?
It was just the first tip.
Just
like
the
middle
tip.
finger, yeah.
Okay.
And they sewed it back on, so it's not like she's running around nubby or anything.
Okay.
But that night was the first night I had to do dishes because she couldn't put her hand
in the water. Yeah.
Yeah. We had dirty rice that night. I remember it fucking all. I remember it to this day. Because that was where my life changed. She didn't
have those rubber gloves.
No, she had kids. She didn't need rubber gloves.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, most people a few years ago, remember, they used to have these big oversized rubber gloves that they wash dishes with. You know, you had them in commercials and all that stuff, and it's like, why? Really, just but it would keep their hands soft. And
some women's
supple
hands are delicate.
Who?
Okay, some.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember either.
I don't know anybody.
Somebody's hands around this house got calluses. Ask me how I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. That shit leaves a blister. I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
So, do you remember the first time you had to do dishes?
I don't remember the first time I had to do dishes, but I do remember.
Jesus Christ.
My brother, my SOB, and I, we used to have to do dishes every night. I hated the fact that we had to do dishes every night. Please.
My turn.
Nice. So we would take turns. He would wash one time, I would wash the next. The other would rinse and dry and stuff. But anyway, I remember when I used to do dishes when I would dry the dishes or whatever. It was my turn. I remember doing this. I never got in trouble for it, so
I spit on them.
No. I never got in trouble for it, but I think that's because we always had to do the dishes, so nobody ever seen the dish drainer, but my brother and my SOB and I. But like I took a knife, like a little paring knife,
and stabbed your brother.
No,
God damn
it. I like put it on the rubber that was on the outside of back then the dish drainers were like metal coated in a rubber.
Everything was metal back then, baby.
Right, exactly.
Remember, they didn't have plastic anything.
No, they had like this rubber coating on it. So I took that knife and I was standing there and I like did lines in this dish drainer and the dish drainer with the knife, but I remember doing it in my last name. with the knife on the metal in the rubber on the metal. I carved carved my name, but I didn't carve it out of the rubber. It was just in the rubber.
Did you get in trouble?
No, that's what I'm saying. We didn't get in trouble for it, but I think that's because he and I were always doing the dishes.
Well, and you both had the same last name, so it's
we did.
Who are you going to blame it on?
I would have blamed it on him.
That's just fucked up.
He was a troublemaker anyway.
Man.
So why do you think I called him a SOB? Sorry, old brother.
Probably because he had an asshat sister that did shit that got him in trouble.
No, I was one of those kids that I would probably said, yes, I did it. You know, I don't know. I was always very honest and
I know.
I still am. What is wrong?
I know.
I cannot be put on a spot and like made to lie, you know? Or come up with a lie like you can. I can't. I'm like
Remember how you're the only person I've ever known that failed a polygraph and still got the fucking job? You remember that?
I remember that. I do remember that.
So what you were taking a polygraph for a certain job you had to have.
Yes, I was.
And you were truthful the whole way through.
The whole way through, yes.
Except to you. Well, I mean, you were
no,
still
I
truthful.
Was truthful.
But you got to a point.
Right. That they asked a couple of questions and it really made me so nervous.
About drugs.
I got so nervous that
it's just
fell.
Marijuana.
It doesn't matter.
It's bit of pie.
I got so nervous, even just thinking, talking, discussing it, that I failed. And so they asked me, have you told the truth on this? And I'm like, yes.
And you passed that.
And I passed it. And they're like, yeah, this bitch we know. She just nervous, you know, she just freaked out. And I did tell them after the fact that it just really made me nervous and very uncomfortable even talking about it. And they're like, yeah, no, we get it. So, you know, remember I did get that job.
Remember
I did get that job.
You did get it. I remember that.
You remember that?
I remember. You lucked into that job. It wasn't even a job you applied for.
That's what's so crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But I'm thinking that the job I applied for was probably less pay than the job I actually ended up getting.
Yeah, probably.
And they're like, no, this bitch good. This bitch good.
Did your parents ever punish you with chores?
Oh, God. So when we got punished, it depends on what it was. Like if I was fighting with my brothers, because, I mean, it happened. I had a younger brother that, you know, I wanted the blimp to come take away. But when we got in trouble, my mom used to make us hug. Oh, hated it. Oh, y'all make up. You gotta hug. Yeah, kiss
Did
and
you
make
like
up.
hug, or just like,
I'm like, oh,
barely
God.
put your arms around him and touch his back?
It was more limp vicious, you know.
Limp? Ain't nothing limp around here.
Remember? Yeah, so we didn't like it. But then also, one of our punishments, which I actually think helped me out when I started running track and everything, was, did you ever have to sit on the wall?
Nope.
That
what?
Shit will...
Sitting on a wall?
You sit on a wall like you would sit in a chair.
Okay.
Without the chair. Not fucking easy. And
it's just sitting on a wall.
Okay, yeah, you think that when we're done here?
Nope.
No, you know what? I guarantee you could get up and do it right now, and I guarantee you can't do it for a minute. I'll give you $100 if you can.
Wait,
$20.
just lean against my back against a wall?
And squat down like you're
That's not
sitting
sitting
in
on
chair.
a wall. That's leaning against a wall. It's totally fucking different. Is your butt touching anything?
Your butt
is your butt touching anything?
Up against the wall.
So you're sitting
like you're in a chair.
Up against the wall.
Yes.
With your butt touching the wall. Your back is against the wall.
Your back and the back of your butt is up against the wall.
If your butt is touching that wall, your butt's more curved than the fucking face of the earth.
You know what I'm talking about,
okay.
right? Your back butt.
Baby, you have back butt.
Remember, I'm trying to tell you this.
So your back is against the wall and you're squatted down like you're sitting in a chair. That's not sitting on a wall. That is not sitting on a wall.
That's what we called it. You got to sit on the wall. Oh, my God. Because it's like you're sitting and you're up against the wall, so you're sitting on the wall.
When you say sitting on the wall, I'm thinking of like a retainer barrier wall.
No, I'm talking like a wall in your house.
I'm like, fuck, I'll do that all day.
No, like a wall in your house. Can you get up and do it?
No.
$20 right now.
$40. Fat. No.
You can't do it.
No, I'm telling you. A minute. We're going to do it right after this.
Okay, we're going to see.
For a minute, you're going to give me my money.
Okay. I'm going to give you your money. Like, remember you gave me mine. You gave me mine when we made a bet.
I paid up on that.
No, bullshit. Bullshit. So, y'all,
Remember when you did that?
Remember when we made this bet, freezing fucking cold in Pennsylvania?
How much of my fucking money have you spent since then? More than $100. I goddamn guarantee it.
That wasn't the bet. The bet was you would give me $100.
I'm gonna give you $100 just to shut the fuck up about it.
I know. Okay? It's been like 11 years, and this
I'll go get it out of the bank right the fuck
paid.
now.
Still
I'll
has not
zell it
paid.
to you right now. Right the fuck now. If you'll just shut the fuck up about it.
Because any other money that I've spent is because we've agreed that I spend it.
Oh.
If it's your money, I spend it, but you know about it. I don't spend any of your money.
So what you're saying is if I know about it, it doesn't count.
Exactly. That's
fucking bullshit.
Okay. So this $100 that you're going to owe me because you're still not going to be able to sit on this wall. You see what I'm saying?
No.
If I ever lose a bet to you, I'm not going to pay you because I'm going to say, you remember all this money that you spent of my money?
What money? I ain't never spent a dime of yours. Dime.
Oh, really?
Dime.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You a lie.
You remember back when I did and tell me.
Okay, so remember last week?
No.
When you needed money for something and I left you my card? You remember that?
No.
You a lie. Because then you forgot to leave my card back.
Yeah, but that was for something that you were supposed to pay, that I was supposed to pay, you just weren't giving.
No.
So you knew about that, so it don't count.
No. Actually, I don't think that does count because I remember what I left my card for.
What?
I remember that I left my card because I had taken the car that we are working on that I currently want to drive for a commuter. And it was in the shop, and I had to pay for it.
Yeah, that's your money, your car.
That's right.
I didn't spend that on you. So
that's true. But remember when we just went to the store yesterday to get stuff for our house?
Your house.
And I spent my money?
Your house, and I can prove it. Who gets the house in a divorce? Who's staying here and who's moving?
We both moving.
Because
we're gonna sell this motherfucker.
You're a lie. And now we up on where you can get it recorded and I can play in front of a judge. Oh no, we sell it. Shit, every other time I ask that question, bitch, you moving out. That's what you tell me.
Never.
That's what you tell me.
Ever. I never said that. I ain't never said that.
Babe, if we get divorced, who's staying here? I am, motherfucker.
You're a liar.
That's what you say.
You don't remember worth shit.
I remember exactly.
No,
I remember exactly
what you want to remember.
I remember exactly, okay?
Remember what you want to remember.
No, it's your house, not mine.
Whatever.
Okay? Whatever. Your dogs, your cat.
You're taking the dogs. You're taking the cat.
Taking the cute dog.
You're taking both of them.
No, I'll take both of them. One of them's going to end up over a bridge in the fucking river.
Oh, that's just mean.
She don't like either one of us anyway.
Who? Yes, she does.
The one that's going swimming.
Bendy, she loves both of us.
I know. Stop. I ain't going to throw that dog over no river, and I ain't moving out either.
I didn't say you had to move out.
You said it before.
No, remember? I did not. I've never said that. Ever.
So, yeah,
Never. Never said it.
So what I was getting to before this all started.
Yeah. I don't even remember. I don't remember what we were talking about.
We're talking about chores. Being punished with chores.
Punish, yes.
So that was your punishment, was sitting up against the wall.
Yes, or hugging my brother, or
I had to pull weeds by hand. You laugh, but that was a brutal bullshit. Well, bullshit.
I see it because your mom is still like that, picking weeds.
What my mom?
Your grandma made you do it?
No, man. She was a sweet old lady. Don't bring her into this. My fucking ratchet ass old stepdad.
Oh.
Not the last stepdad, because he's a cool motherfucker, but the one before that. Cool. Yeah, I hate them. I still hunt them down. You know who you are, motherfucker. You
had to pick. Oh, yeah.
Where I'm out there one day.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pulling these weeds, right?
Uh-huh.
And
now, how did you know which weed to pull versus grass and all that?
It wasn't weeds. Look, I guess I'm going to have to break down the definition of pulling weeds.
Yes,
okay?
Please.
So all the grass along the fence that the mower don't get,
I
had to pull by hand.
Oh, okay.
So you understand what I'm saying? So where you would typically
where a weed eat.
Yes, I was a human weed eater.
Gotcha.
So, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to pull in the yard was huge.
Uh-huh.
But I'm out there one day and I hated doing this shit, man. I hated it.
That's what you get. You're an asshole.
Fuck you. Man, fuck you.
Oh, you were an asshole.
That was torture.
Kid. Oh, it didn't hurt you. It's better than whooping you.
You don't know that. Whoopings last like 2 minutes. I'm out there pulling weed for a fucking hour.
Oh,
by the time you get the whooping and get back in your room and cry that shit off, it's fucking 10 minutes. You done. Okay, I'll take the ass whooping in the 8 minutes of crying. That shit hurt. That motherfucker didn't play. Versus an hour out there on my knees pulling weeds. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I remember being out there one day, and I see this one little rain cloud. And I'm about to do a fucking rain dance, because if it rains, I'm like,
pull weeds?
I didn't have to pull weeds.
That's the best time to pull weeds, by the way.
I'm like praying for rain. I am fucking rain dancing. I'm like, la 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 la, rain. I have rain.
You know what?
And it comes down and it starts fucking thunderstorming. And I trot my ass in there like I've done, and he's like, nope, turn around. I'm like, motherfucker. So now I'm out there in a thunderstorm pulling these fucking weeds. I'm 9-year-old cussing about as much as a 9-year-old. That ratchet maga, like a fucking Christmas Story. No good sucker son of a motherfucking.
Oh, that's funny.
No, it's not.
That's funny.
That's trauma is what that is.
And you were talking about doing rain dances and all that stuff.
I remember fucking torture.
It's funny because I remember when we were kids that my brother, my SOB and I actually would get out there and do like little rain dances.
Kids are fucked up. Why do we do that? Like that shit works.
It was so
it worked for me, but I still had to be out there in the fucking rain.
Yeah, we thought it worked because we didn't really understand the weather. So,
neither did the fucking Native Americans back in the day. They didn't have radar and shit. They see a fucking gray cloud, they out there dancing.
It's gonna dance, yeah, because they're celebrating that they're getting rain for their crops and everything.
Ain't nothing to fucking celebrate when you pull the weeds in the rain. Nothing. Ain't nothing to celebrate.
Oh yeah, he was in there celebrating. Now he ain't
that
gotta do
motherfucker
it.
was laughing. That's why I'm telling you.
He could have gave you scissors and had you edge the yard.
I'd have rather done it with scissors.
No, edge the yard.
Don't give a shit. Rather done it with scissors.
Really,
baby?
What?
Baby, I had to pull that shit with my hands.
Oh, you're soft little girl hands.
I don't even fucking like you anymore. Why? Why do I fucking stay married? Why do I torture myself every fucking day I wake up next to you?
I don't know. You wake up and then you leave. So that's probably why we've been married.
Well, next time I'm going to fucking stay gone. I ain't ever coming back.
Yeah. Till you're hungry or need a beer.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't no lie.
I know it's true. Oh, God.
Fuck you.
What else do you remember about being a kid?
I remember how much I hated it.
You didn't like being a kid? I liked being a kid. I liked being a kid.
Good.
You know, you probably did too, because you got to run around the trailer park all the time, play with your little friends.
That's different, man. That's different.
How is that different? You're still a kid.
Because I was about 13 years old on, right? And that was just my mom with herself locked in a room, and I could do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
All them
so that was fun.
All them husbands she had and them boyfriend. Fuck from 0 to 12. Because I hated that. Okay? Gonna live, choke that shit out.
Exactly. So, but I remember being a kid. I enjoyed being a kid.
Oh, not me.
So
that is still fucking traumatic memories.
Okay, well the weed eater's broke. Can you get out there?
Fuck off. You wonder why I'll go. I don't give a shit. I'll go to Home Depot and buy another one before I get out there and do that shit by hand. And that's why.
Oh my God.
That's fucking
so
why, right?
Funny.
Is it?
That's funny. That's funny. You know what? I think we got punished one time. I remember that.
Do you remember?
I remember that we had to end up painting the house, right?
How's that punishment?
Well, we didn't know that it probably was. Plus, the parents got, free child labor in a house.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that, right? We're over here bitching about the Chinese. You got little fucking kids making tennis shoes, but we had to do all the fucking work. Yeah, we had to do the
same thing. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. My dad was not big on letting us do things. I guess he thought we were very incompetent kids because we didn't get to mow the yard with my dad. My dad, nope, because he liked his yard, but his yard was fabulous. St. Augustine. Fabulous. It was nice. It really, really was. Very, very nice. So I can see him maybe not letting us do that because he didn't want it butchered. And kids at that age probably don't know how to mow in a straight line and get gaps everywhere. Ugh.
Show you a gap.
I got your gap.
Got your gap right here. Oh my God.
Oh, I know it. I know.
So yeah.
What else do you remember?
I'm trying to not remember any of that traumatic bullshit.
Oh, you know what? I believe it probably made you a stronger person.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, it gave you some sort of
Yeah. That's why I go buy new weed eaters. That's why I won't eat fucking off-brand food, store brand food. I remember all that bullshit.
I don't mind some off-brand foods. I've had some off-brand.
I'm telling you, there's a difference between almost Cheez-Its and Cheez-Its. Okay?
I agree there. I do agree there.
Almost chips and chips.
No,
almost Dr. Pepper and pepper.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper.
That's true. That is true. There are some off-brand stuff that's not bad.
Yeah, name one.
Regular potato chips. Regular Ruffle potato chips.
No, you mean rigid potato chips with ridges.
Yes.
Because you can't say Ruffles and store brand at the fucking same time.
Okay. So Ruffle
type.
I mean, Ridge type potato chips versus the store brand Ridge type potato chips. No.
Yeah.
No, you really can't tell a difference.
Whatever. I can. You can't.
Okay. You know what?
Apparently,
we're going to start taste testing bullshit.
No,
yeah,
we
are. Yes, we are.
Because once you do that, all that childhood traumatic bullshit's going to come right back up. And I'm going to have to call Dr. Phil and fucking work this shit out again. It's taken me 30 fucking years to get over this. Okay? 30 years to get the dishes.
First of all,
listen to me.
You don't fucking do dishes.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
No.
Because the slimy fucking feel of the goddamn food in the water. I can't stand it. I hated it as a kid. I still hate it now. Stop.
First of all, if your food is slimy, you left it on there too fucking long
because it's in the water. You put it gets in the water in pieces of the food.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get all that shit off your plate, and you could stop.
You just, oh God. You know what? Man. You're the female that needs the rubber gloves to wash dishes with.
No, there's a dishwasher. If it comes down to it, I'll put them in there and turn that motherfucker on.
Okay. Well, that's okay, because apparently the dishwasher fairy does it already.
Thank God for her. And I love her just as much as I love the beer fairy and the laundry fairy.
Exactly.
Okay, the dish fairy has got more respect in this house.
Really?
Oh, I love that woman.
Why? Because she puts food on your dish?
No, because she does the dishes.
Yes.
And I don't have to.
But what about just putting them up? You remember that you don't put them up too?
Let me fill you in on what you remember. Okay?
What do I remember?
If you cook breakfast, I try to make sure I get up and get your plate.
That is true.
And take it in there so you don't have to get up because you cooked.
Yes.
Okay? And 9 times out of 10, it's on a paper plate. And I'll put the forks in the sink.
Yep.
I'll put the little wicker paper plate holder thingy on the counter, and I'll put the paper plates in the trash.
That is true.
So you don't have to.
Yes. But then I have to come in and I have to put the little wicker paper plate holders.
Okay. I can work on that. I'll do a fine. It's always something.
It's always something.
Always
with
something.
Me.
Fine. I'll put the little fucking wicker paper plate holder things up.
Well, I mean, why do you want to leave it on the cabinet?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Okay, I haven't thought about it, but now that I know that it bothers the dish fairy,
yes,
I'll when I'm done, I'll make sure I put them motherfuckers right back in the cabinet because I know where they go.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, the dish fairy gonna be happy.
Ooh, over 2 wicker plate holders.
Hey, she's probably gonna do a happy dance, happy rain dance, and now it's gonna rain all week.
Yeah, that's a rain dance we probably shouldn't have done.
You know what? We need to check the weather for Saturday because guess what? Saturday
is inside. There's no. You don't have to worry about. They're not getting married outside.
Okay, they're not.
Nope.
Oh, why? I think that would be fun.
Well, call her and tell her.
Well, I mean, it is. We got a 40% chance of rain here. Versus there in Ding Dong here.
Okay, in Ding Dong?
In Ding Dong, we have a 40% chance of rain.
All right.
So I'm not sure there.
But do you remember how they ended the show? Because we didn't do it last time.
We didn't?
We didn't.
Oh, so do you remember how much I love wedding cake?
Yeah, I remember. Nobody forgets that shit.
Do you think there's going to be wedding cake?
They're getting married. There will be wedding cake.
Okay. Do you remember that I'm gonna be mad if there's not?
I will go and buy you some cake.
Okay, so we'll buy cake on the way home if there wasn't wedding cake.
Yes, if there wasn't wedding cake.
Okay.
I will stop and get you a fucking piece of wedding cake.
No, it doesn't have to be wedding cake because I don't think you can just stop at the store and buy a wedding cake. Okay.
All right.
But just cake could be fine.
All right.
So anyway.
All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too. I know that we told each other I love you last time.
Yeah, we did that, but we didn't do the questions, comment. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So if you have questions or comments or complaints, email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. Make sure all complaints go to the intern Trevor.
You're so cute.
Thank
you.
You
do that so well.
I know. Well, we've been doing this for about a year now, so.
So you can also find us on Facebook or Instagram. At Me and Mrs. Always Right.
Or become a Patreon member and get pre and post show content along with unedited episodes.
Yeah.
This beer ain't cheap. Thank you to those who support me.
Who do support. Yes.
All right. Well, you have a good night, and I will see you next week because that's the way our life is.
That's true. That's true. And I'm going to be so excited because we get wedding cake next time we get to see each other. You're going to look so handsome. We're going to have to take a picture.
Baby, I'm fat and I can't fit into anything.
You're going to fit into the clothes that we already picked out. Remember?
I hope so.
Remember? You already tried them on. Remember?
I've been eating since then.
Remember the shirt is fine, except the sleeves are a little short because you have really long gorilla arms. Really long gorilla arms. No problem.
All right. I love you.
All right. Well, I love you too, honey.
All right. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay. I'll see you at the wedding.
At the wedding.
Yay.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.